Records, you know.
Yeah.
Bird Magic or something.
Mobish, nigga. Shoot it.
Yeah, you know a nigga got.
What's up, you guys? It's me, your favorite broadcast journalist from the DMV, and you are watching another episode of the Jamie O'Shea Show. I am here on U Street in Washington, D.C. at the infamous Ben's Chili Bowl, my favorite spot to eat, okay? Today, I'll be interviewing a rapper by the name of Rico Daye. He is with Mobish Records. Okay, we're gonna sit down. He's gonna do an exclusive freestyle for us. I can't wait to get into this. And I also want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching my show. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for everyone that's sharing and reposting, all right? So keep it locked, stay tuned. You're watching the Jamie O'Shea Show. I've recently partnered with HBCU Hits, which is the #1 source for exclusive music for us and by us. Now, if you're an artist and you're looking to get your music played on the online radio station, check out our website, hbcuhits.com. That's hbcuhits.com. Submit your record, and then you'll get an exclusive interview with me, Jamie O'Shea. Hey. And look, it's just important to let everyone know. We're looking for all genres of music, okay? Hip-hop, R&B, rap, go-go, classical, gospel. We're even looking for spoken word artists. So if that's you and you're looking for the exposure, submit your record and you get the exclusive interview with me. Keep it locked. We got Rico Daye coming up. You're watching the Jamie O'Shea Show.
What's good, y'all, man? It's Rico Daye from Baltimore, Maryland, representing Mobish Records all day. Mobish everything on the Jamie O'Shea Show. She Mobish too. Mobish Jamie.
What's up, you guys? It's me, your favorite broadcast journalist from the DMV, and you're checking into the Jamie O'Shea Show. Now, as promised, I'm sitting here with Rico Daye. All right, we've been waiting. I've been waiting to sit down with him for a minute now, okay? I've only been stalking your Instagram page for maybe 6 months or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm glad to have you here today. Glad to have you bless my stage. So we just going to get into these questions real quick. So for the people that don't know, just tell everyone how old you are and where you're from.
I'm 31, born and raised in Baltimore City. West Side, Sandtown, 1300 Black, Landville, all that good stuff.
All that, right?
Yeah.
So how long exactly have you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was about 8.
Damn.
About 8. Illmatic dropped in '94. Now is my favorite rapper, so
That's my favorite rapper too.
and so that's what made me want to rap. When I first heard Illmatic, well, actually when I first saw the case, my uncle had it, and he was into Wu-Tang real heavy and just everything New York. Like he was every rapper that you could think of, he was into out there. And when I saw the album cover, it looked like one of my childhood pictures, and I thought it was me on the cover. So it grabbed my attention. So I popped the cassette in. If y'all don't know what a cassette is, y'all probably a little too young to be watching this anyway.
For real.
But so I put it in and I played it, and I think One Love was like the CD, the tape wasn't all the way rewound. It wasn't all the way rewinded, so I just played from that part. I think One Love was on, and then I played it from there and I rewinded it, and then I went on both sides. And I just was like, this joint is crazy. Storytelling, the wordplay, the lyricism. So it made me pick up a dictionary. I started looking for bigger words I could use.
Oh, wow.
Made me want to rhyme words. So my first few raps probably weren't really the best. Lyrically, weren't the best, but I was just putting the biggest words I could find, trying to make them rhyme with another big word.
Putting it together.
So it was just I find a 10-letter word, I find another 9-letter word, and I'm like, oh, they kind of rhyme. And I put it into it. It probably didn't make much sense, but that's how I got started, really.
No, it makes sense. You getting the procedure down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're getting the rhymes right. So there's a lot of up-and-coming rappers in the game right now, right? So what do you feel separates you from all of the other artists that are in the game right now?
Well, what separates me, I'm going to say passion, the actual love, because a lot of these artists don't really have a love or a passion for the music.
Yeah, that's true.
They just doing it because they feel like it's a quick hustle, it's a quick come up, so they making anything. So that authenticity, the things I talk about is things that I've really been through, really lived, or I really want in life. It's not just, you know, I'm not gonna say, you know, I killed 50 people, because I didn't kill 50 people, and I don't want to kill 50 people. I don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these dudes, and you listen to their songs, and before the song is over, you calling your lawyer because you're not sure if you gonna get charged for conspiracy. You might be his co-defendant at the end of the song.
Right.
You know, so I just try to be authentic and just speak about the things that I really lived and been through. Or just that I really do know about. I don't want to talk about stuff that isn't me. Yeah. You know, isn't me. I'm not going to tell you about, you know, growing up in a trailer, because I didn't live in a trailer. You know, I'm not going to tell you about how it was to hit 30 states, you know, within a year, because I was getting that much money and I was trafficking from this place to this place. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a little bit of money, a nice amount of money. It was good for me and what I was doing, but I could have been bigger, but I also could have been lower on the totem pole as well. So I just try to be just real with myself, because if I remain real, I can't go wrong.
Yeah, and it is a lot of that now in rap, where you know, people are faking it, right? They're talking about things that they don't have. They're talking about things that they don't do, trying to be harder than they really are, but trying to make themselves seem like they have all this money, and they're driving rented cars and things like that, and living in rented houses and stuff like that, just for that day. But
you know, a lot of times you know those people. You don't know them because you don't be around them on a daily basis, but you get the feel. I spend my day to day not going off of what people say or even what they do, because sometimes you might have good intentions and you might do something that's bad, but I go off of vibes and energy. That's what I really try to go off of. So if I get good vibes from people, then I can deal, which I can, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I'm going to do with you. Whether it's just have a conversation or just say excuse me. I just the energy and the vibes is what I try to go off of.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times you can get that from people. So when people tell you, I mean, you see these dudes, they get $1 million deals, and now they want to be drug dealers.
Which is the dumbest thing ever.
Or now they want to buy all
life.
the crazy guns in the world, and it's like,
catch charges. Never caught a charge before.
Or they want to be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? The soldier boy thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in a situation where as though I'm worth $30 million, but now I'm trying to be in the hood.
And I don't understand that. Like, who, like, people, I don't know. I'm just going to speak for myself. Like, I don't want to be from the hood. I'm from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I wanted to be or grow up, I would say, around a certain parts that I grew up in. I just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to further myself, you know, so I get what you're saying. My next question, you kind of already answered it for real, but I'll throw it out there. I was going to ask you, who's the most influential artist to you? Now I don't know if that's Nas, you know what I'm saying? It could be who's the most influential artist to you right now, you know, or
Nas is my favorite rapper, and I just like, I feel like he epitomizes everything that an MC is supposed to be, and what an artist should be as far as hip hop, lyrically, you know, as far as what he does on the track. Now as a total artist, I'm very much influenced, and my brother probably said the same thing. Lil Wayne.
Yes, he did. We really love Wayne. He said that.
Well,
he said that.
we tend to we had these conversations. We take from different artists, different things from different people that's already where we trying to get. And Wayne, his work ethic, his authenticity, who he just is himself. There is no one that you can say he's being like this person, being like this person. He is being himself. He don't care about what you think about his sound, his look, what he's saying. He does what he wants, and he's consistently hot.
Yeah.
For years.
That's true.
Years. So I would say Wayne, also his work ethic as well as Tupac's work ethic just was ridiculous. So it always causes us to be like, it's not enough. Gotta get in the studio. We got 100 songs? All right, we need 100 more. We need another 100 more. Like we constantly want to have songs on deck. Wayne said, you go in the studio, man, you want to go in there with clips, ammo. Don't go in there and need somebody to write for you, need somebody to do this, that. Man, go in there ready to go. So that's what we did. I go to the studio a little bit later when we leave here.
I bet. And that's what your work ethic is, what's going to separate you. You all's work ethic is what separates you from a lot of these artists coming up now. Like you said, you know, some people, they probably can rap, but some people aren't pursuing rap like y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Like actually like studio day and night, not coming out. I think it was Drake. He said something like he put a bed in the studio and just locked himself in there and didn't come out. Kanye, same thing with him. He stayed in the studio. Before he started rapping, he was making beats. he stayed in the studio making beats forever, like whatever the passion was. And it's a lot of dudes, they come out, they probably can rap, but they really don't want to be a rapper. You feel what I'm saying?
I got a homeboy I'm trying to convince right now, and he's so good. I just did a track with him we recently released, and he can rap, but
he don't want to be a rapper. You know, that's the same with my brother. Mm-hmm. He can rap. He can like this dude can flow. My brother can flow, but you know, he just be chill. He do his thing. You know, he one of the hottest barbers out there, and tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying?
Some people
but
got
they
fair,
gotta have a.
Some people it's fair. It's not just that they don't have passion. It's fair. It's because they'll tell us everybody rap. So what? Everybody you know cuts hair. Everybody does nails. Everybody does this or does that. You know what I'm saying? So what? Mm-hmm. So that's our answer to that. Like, why not? You everyone's answer. They always come. That's they so scared that they try to throw it on us. Like, are y'all gonna rap?
Because you rapping, so
everybody raps. That's their favorite thing to say. Everybody raps. That's
really?
What they say. Yeah, they tell us like, you know,
really?
y'all trying to do rap? Man, everybody trying to do rap.
But y'all are succeeding though. That's the difference.
But see, this before we even came home.
Oh, got you.
Dudes were saying, "Oh, y'all going home? Man, everybody rap. Everybody doing that." So they made it. They feel like it's so, and it is oversaturated with a lot of rappers. But it's a million singers. It's a million, you know,
it's a million writers,
dancers, writers, everything.
Everything.
Actors, actresses. Don't mean you can't do it.
Right. And at the end of the day, what's for you is going to be for you regardless of what anybody says.
Yeah, Kanye and Drake too. I forgot them two.
Yeah.
The way they put together their words.
Yeah.
They made it cool to rap about anything else other than killing and drugs. And so the way they put together hot bars and good music, like that's another thing with work ethic is people don't have the work ethic to basically hone in on quality music. Mm-hmm. See, they might go in there. It's dudes that go in there and make, let's make a bunch of quick songs. We made 20 songs a night and we did it all in this amount of time and whatever. But are they quality? So your work ethic has to go and align with the quality. If you can do, we say Wayne because Wayne consistently recorded and made good music. That's what will separate us. That's what we want. We go in there, if we hear something like, yo, bruh, something ain't right in there. Or I might just listen to my own, like, it's something missing. I'm not even gonna release this shit. We're gonna just work on something else until I'm ready to figure out what this is. So it's the work ethic goes along with making a quality product for the consumer.
I know that's right. So talk to me about your recording process when you go in the studio, right? So do you, and it could be, you can have a few different answers for this actually, but I was gonna say, like, do you freestyle just off the top of the dome? Just go in there and just be like, because you hear certain people, right? Like Jay-Z, and then Beyonce said this too, with I can't remember one of the names of her songs, but both of them, I've heard them say that they just go in the studio, they don't write nothing, and they just go off the top of their head. You know, so what's your recording process like? Or you probably have written down, you know, maybe what you want to say so you can have it all right, you know, the studio time, I mean, that's time, it's money, you know what I'm saying? So what's your recording process like when you go in the studio?
Sometimes I do like Jay and Wayne. Well, what Jay and Wayne say they don't write. What they say is that they don't write it down on a piece of paper. They just come up with bars in their head as they listen to the beat, and they write it in their head. Biggie did it too, so it's not that they don't, like, they just going in there saying a bunch of stuff freestyling and they get the whole song. They're writing it in their head. They listen to the beat over and over and over, and they writing 3-4 bars and like, let me go in there and punch me in. Let me do this. All right, come back out, listen. So I'm just clarifying it because I don't want people to think that when I say that I go in there and do what they do, that I just go in there, like, drop the beat, this joint hard, and I just spit a bunch of stuff.
Just go.
Sometimes I am writing in my head. Sometimes I go in there and I'm going to say E got me. The first time I wrote on my phone, it was a song I was doing with E. But I never really was writing on my phone. I'm old school. I'm writing the notepad, pen and pad. I got it in the car right now.
That's how he started.
You know, and so, but my phone is always with me. Sometimes that pen and pad isn't with me. So I started learning how to just write on my phone sometimes. And so that's usually what I go in. I go in there with just an idea that I'm going to write. Sometimes I don't have a set song that I want to do and beat that I want to do, but I hear a beat and I get inspired and I just go for how I'm feeling. We go, because sometimes I tell myself that I'm going to record one thing, but I'm not in the mental space or the zone to do it because the emotions that are attached to it, that are tied to it. I'm working on a song right now that's about both of my best friends, because one almost got killed by getting shot, the other one almost got killed by getting stabbed. And so those songs, when I talk about those songs, when I start rapping those songs and the lines are so true to me that it's hard for me to get through it. So sometimes I gotta take breaks and do something else and then come back to it because I can't get all the way through it because it really touches me. It's a sensitive subject for me. So basically my process is just going there, whatever I'm feeling, zone out and going with that, whatever the beat is.
Okay, I got you. So talk to me now about your music, what you got coming out, what you working on. I saw something that was posted on the Instagram, so just let the audience know what you've been working on and what's out now so they can check it out.
Right now, at this exact moment, Ovadose 2, my first mixtape that I dropped when I came home was the Ovadose. Dropped that back in February. The Ovadose 2, that's about to get released in about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. We actually got 2 projects coming back to back. We got Better Late Than Never, that's E-Joint. That's a mixtape, it's gonna be free. And then Ovadose 2, which is mine, it's gonna be free. That's gonna be dropped the second week of this month. So this Tuesday is the Better Late Than Never. And then next week,
Tuesday.
yes, and then next week is gonna be Ovadose 2. After that, my next project, we haven't sorted out an exact projected release date for that yet, but it's definitely in the works. I got a whole bunch of songs already recorded for
I know you do.
And it just, every time we go in, I hear something else, I'm like, oh, I want this on here, but I got this too. So it's we're gonna have to go through a narrowing down process to get it to where we at, or just make it into 2 different projects or something like that. But as of right now, Overdose 2, and then as we roll into the next year, we're gonna find out where we're going to release the next project.
Okay, where can the listeners find that at?
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Okay.
Most likely YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spinrilla.
Okay.
Right now, that's where Overdose, the first Overdose, is at, and that's basically where everything gonna be at. Right now, I'm releasing a song a week, and so every week, every week I'm dropping a song, and just pushing something new for the listeners. So I'm giving them something new every week. Jay-Z got his copyright stuff tight on his music, so the song "Cry." I released it, but we had to release it on Instagram because we couldn't put it on nothing else. They won't let us put it on YouTube or anything. So
wow,
we're gonna figure out how to work around that. But every week I'm releasing a song.
I think that's tight. Until
we release the mixtape, and then after that we see what I might do. Just continue it on to the next project.
And it's under Mobish Records, right?
Yes. You can go to Dutch Talk TV
Yep.
on YouTube, and that's where all our music is at. On SoundCloud, you go to Mobish Records. That's MOB space ISH LLC. You go there. Mobish Records, we got everything that we ever did on there is on SoundCloud too, except for the stuff that's on iTunes. And that's Bag Season. That's on iTunes. And Spotify and all the streaming sources. And that's pretty much. Oh yeah, and Spinrilla. Spinrilla has the Overdose on there as well. You could just type in my name, Overdose, and you'll find the track on there.
Now, Dutch Talk TV, explain for the listeners that don't know what Dutch Talk TV is. Does it have contain more music? Are there actual episodes? Or is it, I know that they feature, you all featured sometimes on there, right? So,
Dutch
in
Talk
the music,
TV,
right?
Dutch Talk TV is just like the creator of the actual Dutch Talk TV. Our brother Dutch is a combination of so many things, and that's exactly what Dutch Talk TV is. Dutch Talk TV is a combination of music, opinions, debates, provocative conversations, controversial, contradiction. It's a mix of so many things. I mean, you're gonna find all our music videos on there, all our music, but you're also gonna find a lot of his episodes about whatever a hot topic is that's going on at the moment. He's gonna give you his opinion on it.
Yeah.
And get feedback as well. He might bring a guest on and they have a discussion. He got a lot of interviews going on as well. The interviews that are actually out. I know he did do an interview with Gabrielle. He just did an interview with Dawn Dutch. She's about to be our resident author. Yeah, it's Dawn Dutch. He just released, I think, both 2 or 3 parts of that interview. That's a long interview, but it's a good one. That was very good. It's very interesting. You should definitely check it out and check her book out. But yeah, Dutch Talk TV just is multifaceted, honestly. And
anytime y'all want to have me on the show, y'all can just.
Oh yeah, you definitely got us.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just.
Get on the show. You can definitely get on the show.
Oh, look at me looking like a straight fan, right?
Dre welcomes everyone, man. Because he likes to have people that's going to be on it with him. Because he like to debate too. So if you got an opinion, he like that.
Okay, well, and any performances that you got coming up that you want the audience to know about?
Honestly,
you can't talk about it right now. Yeah.
Well, we can't talk about next year's performances because some of those things are still in the works.
Okay, yeah.
Right? We're still trying to figure out the deals as far as basically the money situation and setting it up, right? The setup or whatever. But as far as this year, well, it's only this month left.
Yeah, it's not that much time.
I'm trying to think about it. It's nothing set in stone. It's people that's inquiring about us doing performances as of right now at different locations, different places, and events. And we just like when they come through to us, directing to our management.
Right.
And once they go through the management, we decide if it's a good opportunity or even just good for us or not. Because some situations you don't want to put yourself in.
I understand. Okay, well, y'all make sure y'all check out Dutch Talk TV and listen. Where can your fans follow you at?
Oh, they can follow me, Mobish.Rico on IG, Rico Daye on Facebook, Mobish Rico on Twitter, Rico Daye on Snapchat. I think that's all of them. Did I hit all of them? Because there's so many of them, man.
Check out his music on Spinnerella. Where is it?
Music on Spinnerella, YouTube, SoundCloud. I think that's everything. I don't know, man. Y'all workers, man.
Google him. Just Google him.
You can Google me too, man.
Go ahead, Google him.
Who heard that song? Tiana Taylor, somebody
had that. Google. Well, listen. Just like I tell E, I just want to let everybody know I did this interview, when you get famous and when you blow up, I said the same thing. At least a third row ticket will be fine. Just so y'all can see me, you know what I'm saying? We got the DMV thing going on.
We're gonna bring her because she a real supporter. Like she be at shows and all that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to bring her on stage. Like this is Jamie.
Oh, I would like be in the corner. Like, oh my God.
She's shy in case y'all ain't know.
I really am for real, but I love it. I love the performance that I went to. I was just kind of in the back, but it was cool, and I wanted to be like, oh man.
She was in the back because she wanted to be in the back. She was in the back because she wanted to be in the back.
It was tight. It really was tight. I came out, So, y'all heard it first. Well, I'm sure you had other interviews, but y'all heard it.
This is the first one I had before the Overdose too. So
really?
Yeah. So I did a lot of interviews before and after the Overdose. The first one was released, but this is the first one. Promoting Overdose too. So.
Check it out. So this is exclusive right here. You feel what I'm saying? It's exclusive. You watching the Jamie O'Shea Show. Rico, thank you so much for coming and blessing my stage. And you have such positive vibes, positive energy. I support what y'all doing. And I look forward to possibly working with y'all again, being at shows and everything. So you guys, again, thank you for coming. You are watching the Jamie O'Shea Show. Keep it locked because you're going to get an exclusive clip of Rico doing his thing, okay? He about to spit something real hot for y'all, all right? So don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. You're watching the Jamie O'Shea Show.
My best baby.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Yep. Let me touch this real quick. Hold up. Blood money got my veins feeling varicose. Count it up. I'm underwater singing life through a periscope. And all my goons robbing. Boy wonder. On the barrel, L rotten, nigga. I'm on my bullshit, then it's robbing, nigga. Hope you good at math, cause we a problem, nigga. Roll the dice on your life, turn your world into Yahtzee. Hope you get the picture, I ain't talking paparazzi. Got kamikaze icons on Kawasaki's, letting the shiny body anybody that'll try me, even pop me in the lobby. Who can stop me? Trigger finger poison obvious. Probably got a body hog tied in the Mozzie. Swear these niggas blind, hang them in the window. Too many homes, all these pants call me Brillo. Coming with the Smith and I ain't talking about Willow. Shooting down your dreams, bullet holes in your pillow. Break down pies, move slices like a bread truck. This small pussy keep blowing my head up. We mobbing, nigga, we mobbing.
We mobbing, nigga.
Talk to him about his life, talk to him about his music, and talk to him about everything else, okay? Let's do that again if you want, or I cut it out. I can blow you.
Why he look at her like that?
Boy, Peanut, I can sing. All right. right, Jesus, you know a nigga can blow it.
Did she sing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think she
got
just
lipstick
support.
on
She
my
just
teeth.
she just support her big cousin. I don't think she really thinks she can sing.
No, you good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, and that's what I like about Peanut, because he get my bloopers. Okay.
Are you ready? Oh shit. My phone. Rico Daye from Baltimore, Maryland, man, on the Jamie O'Shea show. I gotta do that over because I was fucked up.
Oh, it's okay.
It's a tongue twister.